Mobile gaming excels thanks to its portability, but when so many games are live services, it's challenging to track down the best mobile games that you can play offline. This is why we put in the research to uncover which titles offer online support. Not only that, we handpick these games to ensure they are monetized appropriately, all while offering enjoyable gameplay. So if you're sick of your favorite titles cutting you off during your commutes or other internet free times, this roundup is for you. Starting off at number 10, we have Racing Tracks. Racing Tracks is an entertaining arcade with gnocchi-sized cars on interesting tracks. You have more than 15 vehicles available to you, which you can unblock and improve as you win races. However, it won't be at all easy to win, as you not only have to pit yourself against your rivals, but also against treacherous obstacle-filled scenes. There are 8 different tracks in total where you can compete using one of the 6 different gaming modes. In addition, you can participate in one of the more than 20 unique events in order to get a dose of high-speed fun. The graphics are also worth mentioning. The car models and the scenes, which are full of surprising details, are both truly delightful. Moving on to number 9, we have Death Chain. Death Chain is an action-adventure game with shooter overtones where you have to use various weapons to mow down all the zombies in front of you. To do it, you have to move ahead through every level with the aim of eliminating every one of the undead. As you forge ahead, you'll get a series of challenges to complete before you can move ahead to the next stages. To do it, you have to stay attentive every time you turn a corner to avoid being surprised by any of the enemies. Note that when it comes to attacking your rivals, you need to get as close as possible. Only like that, you can manage to take them down with well-placed blows and moves. Overall, this is an interesting title where you shoot lots of zombies before they can attack you. Coming in at number 8, we have Get a Grip Chip. This is a game built in the style of adventure combined with lessons about the body from the publisher Red Start. In the game, you will have to help Chip defeat the bugs that are harmful to the human body. Basically, Chip is a reliable cell ready to ensure the safety of the owner's digestive system. This cell guy works with his friends and is on his way to a one-of-a-kind adventure. Accordingly, you are the one who determines the success of this adventure by controlling as well as solving problems properly. The main feature is the visual element. Although not possessing a high-end graphics format, the details in the game are described as quite funny, promising to give players a unique experience. Next up at number 7, we have Sling Ming. Sling Ming is a single-player physics-based puzzle game that starts out slow and then turns into a brutally difficult challenge that would leave Professor Layton frustrated. It's ironic how it possesses such a high difficulty curve while at the same time hiding behind the mask of a cutesy art style that makes it seem like a relaxing and peaceful adventure. Throughout your adventure, your main method of transportation is using a system known as the Oxylane. No other method of moving Ming is provided other than transporting her between the different nodes in the Oxylane system. As you progress throughout the game, you'll encounter different types of nodes and tracks. Each will have its own characteristics that change how you play. Down to number 6, we have Witch Cry. Witch Cry is a very attractive and interesting adventure project with the inherent aspects of horror gameplay. The main character will be a young boy who is kidnapped by an evil witch, put in a cage, and is now going to cook him. So you will help the character get out of prison, find useful items, collect all the clues about the plot, as well as provide complete secrecy. This is a creepy horror from the first person with puzzle elements. Here is a story about an ordinary witch who went about her business, conjured, committed bad deeds, and faced a variety of monsters. But one day, an unusual thing happened, after which it was impossible to recognize her since the witch was crying and sad for days because of something. Moving on to number 5, we have Exist. Exist is an addicting action role-playing game that combines RPG and classic combat. Destroy your enemies with delicate along with intuitive controls. To bang an enemy accurately, you need to release the arrow key slightly before attacking. The game is a test of your control or operation skills, which is the core of this game. There is no difference between high and low movements as long as they are used correctly. You can test your operational skills while playing this game, but don't worry. All operations are relatively simple, and as long as you use it flexibly, you can sprint freely across the battlefield. Also, as you progress through your exploration, you'll discover that positioning and timing are key concepts in the game. Next up at number 4 we have Madmen Monsters. This is a fun adventure game with puzzle elements, in which you are offered isometric gameplay and a journey between locations with one goal: to collect various items and fly back using the portal. All this is necessary to help one woman in her experiments, with which she will overthrow her father. As you progress through the game, you will unlock new items and upgrade them. For example, Tesla shoes allow you to make a dash before the door closes. The gameplay here basically consists of the fact that at each level you will need to overcome a certain location, which is usually filled with traps or monsters and machines created by the villain. Coming in at number 3 we have 20 Minutes Till Dawn. This is a Van Saba type shooting RPG that combines the characteristics of guns and heroes with skill builds to strengthen attacks. By releasing them, the types of heroes and guns will increase, and you will be able to choose various attack methods. Although the enhancement level of the skill is small, the power-up degree of one stage is extraordinary. Furthermore, let's defeat the enemy at once with powerful advanced skills that can be obtained by combining skill builds. You will start by choosing a hero and a gun, but only one will be released at the beginning. The number of heroes and guns that can be used increases by spending the acquired funds and opening each one. Next up at number 2, we have Bus Simulator 23. This is a game that challenges you to manage all aspects of a bus company, from creating the company logo to planning the best routes in order to transport as many customers as possible. Driving buses is super simple, with several buttons on the screen for controlling the bus. You can also check out the route you're supposed to follow and how far you have to go at the top of the screen. Make the right turns and follow the route with your GPS, otherwise the passengers will start to complain. With this game, you can have fun building a bus company from the ground up by selling tickets, opening new offices, and doing everything you can to make your customers happy so they come back. And finally at number 1 we have Wreckfest. Wreckfest is a delirious racing game where destruction, chaos, and fun combine to create a unique experience. You will compete against other players on maps designed to cause the most damage to your vehicle, and your goal will be either to reach the finish line first despite everything, or to be the last survivor in pitched battles. Wreckfest features several game modes to get the most out of the driving experience. The game also has many vehicle customization options, both aesthetically and mechanically, so that you can change the course of a race. You will have the opportunity to improve your vehicle armor, add weight to ram other vehicles without any problem, or remove it to become the fastest driver on the track and not be touched. There you go. So these are our favorite picks for the 10 best offline Android and iOS games of December 2022. If you think that some games deserve to get a mention in this roundup, make sure to let me know their names as well. I hope you enjoyed it. So leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Once again, I'm Paul. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.